Hi and welcome to my channel. If you haven't watched my previous video about my 25 kg 55 pound weight loss journey, please do so. It's right here. I talk about how I put on weight, how I struggle with trying to lose the weight all my life, and also what actually and finally worked for me, and that happens to be the keto diet. So make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to learn more. I will be sharing with you everything that I've tried and everything that I'm doing that's actually working for me. I've also posted another video about how to get started on the keto diet, especially if you're a beginner, and that is right here. So go ahead and watch that too. Today I'm going to be talking about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is something that you can do along with the keto diet. You don't have to do it, but I find that it really helps you lose that weight faster, and it's got a lot more benefits than just weight loss. So firstly, I'm going to talk about what intermittent fasting is. It is a term for an eating pattern where you have cycles of periods of fasting and periods of eating. So basically you're going to split your day or your week between periods of fasting and periods of eating. And when you are fasting, you either eat nothing at all or very little. Of course, you can have water or anything that is a 0 calorie, but nothing that is too high in calories and will throw you off the fasting period and will end your fasting basically. Intermittent fasting is not a diet, it is just a pattern of eating. So what happens during intermittent fasting? Basically, there are a lot of changes that occur in your body, and they're all very positive, and they will help you in so many ways more than just weight loss. One of them is the hormonal changes that it causes. It increases your levels of HGH, which is basically human growth hormone, and this hormone and the increase of it will aid in weight loss. It also helps in cell repair, in your cellular repair. So basically when you're fasting, your body undergoes repairing itself in layman's terms. Well, it also helps in insulin sensitivity. So if you're somebody who eats just a little bit of rich food or sugary food or carby food and you have insulin spikes, intermittent fasting would definitely help in that. Oh, by the way, that's my other cat, May, who's joining us in this video. May? Okay, she doesn't want to be in the video. Insulin spikes can be controlled in the intermittent fasting. Also, changes happen in the function of genes, which are related to longevity as well as protection against disease. So how does intermittent fasting lead to weight loss? Basically, because you're only eating your food in a given period of time in the day or in a week, you're limiting your meals and therefore limiting your intake of food and limiting intake of calories. Intermittent fasting also increases your metabolism, and therefore with a higher metabolism, you're burning more fat. The hormonal changes that happen in your body aid with the weight loss. It lowers your insulin level and increases the fat burning. So we spoke about weight loss as one of the benefits of intermittent fasting, but I must say there are many more benefits when you intermittent fast. And you don't have to even do it only if you are on the keto diet. You can also do it on a regular basis. There are so many benefits with intermittent fasting. We spoke about insulin resistance. Of course, it controls your insulin levels and avoids those insulin spikes. Inflammation. It reduces the markers of inflammation, and inflammation is one of the key factors towards chronic diseases. Heart health. It lowers LDL, cholesterol, blood triglycerides, and also lowers your blood sugar. Cancer. Studies have been made on animals, and there have been results that show that it does prevent cancer, brain health. Studies have also shown that intermittent fasting helps prevent Alzheimer's. Now, this is one of my favorite benefits of intermittent fasting, at least a second to weight loss. It's anti-aging. That's because your body spends time in cellular repair and repairing of those cells, and therefore it has an anti-aging effect on you. Now also, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, but I must say that you should be careful before you begin to start intermittent fasting, especially if you're expecting, or if you're trying to conceive, or you're breastfeeding, or you're someone who's had a history of eating disorders or low BP, because this might make it worse for you. So I'd suggest you discuss this with your doctor before you begin. How the intermittent fasting works with the keto diet so well, it's because during ketosis, your body is burning fat for energy and you have weight loss. Now just imagine if you club that together with intermittent fasting. You're giving your body time to repair, you're increasing those fat burning hormones, those hormones that help you increase the fat burning, and therefore that clubbed with the keto diet, it's a win-win. So there are different ways of following the intermittent fasting. You can either fast for a day or two in a week, and eat the rest of the week, which is really hard. But the best way, the way that has worked for me and has been the most sustainable, and studies have shown that this is the most popular form of intermittent fasting, is the 16:8 ratio intermittent fasting. What does this mean? You fast for 16 hours of the day, and in the remaining 8 hours you will eat your meals. So depending on your lifestyle, you choose your timing. For example, what works best for me, I stop eating by around 8 p.m. or maximum 9 p.m. and then my next meal will be next day lunch by either 1 or 2. So I have even gone more than 16 hours, because once you get used to intermittent fasting, you stop feeling so hungry, because your body gets used to this pattern of fasting and eating. Make sure to ease into it. Don't starve yourself. If you feel that 16 hours is going to be difficult for you, start with 12, gradually move to 14, and then move to 16. And trust me, after you move to 16 hours of fasting, you can even push yourself more. But make sure not to starve yourself when it's your period of eating. Make sure that you eat enough food. Do not binge, because you suddenly feel like, I just have a few hours to eat and I'm just going to eat all the food I can. Don't do that. Ease into your eating period too. Don't have a very heavy meal as soon as you break your fast. Eat something light, gradually increase the intake of food later on, and make sure to stop on time. Stay hydrated. Yes, you can have water. You can have all the water you want during the fasting period. You can also have your supplements, and you can have anything that will not increase your calorie intake drastically. But make sure not to have anything in between. No matter how small, you should know that even the smallest of foods and the most littlest of food have high calories. So be careful of that. As I said, intermittent fasting is just optional, but for me it has really worked in ways that I cannot explain, because I feel more energetic and my weight loss has increased, and I feel that it also helps you to get into the state of ketosis really fast. So it is a great tool. Just make sure to ease into it. Don't starve yourself to an extent where you feel that this is a very difficult lifestyle to follow. And if you have to have cheat days in between, when I mean cheat days not from keto, but cheat days from your intermittent fasting days in between, where you feel like you don't want to fast, or you've gone out and you cannot stop fasting at a certain time, go ahead. Don't stress about it. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and intermittent fasting is really beneficial for everyone. As I said, it's just not for weight loss, and even if you're not following the keto diet, if you have your regular diet, it's fine if you're intermittent fasting. But club with the keto diet, it is amazing. You'll see results in no time. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. I will be posting keto recipes and a lot more that goes into the keto diet. So follow me on my weight loss journey and we'll help each other stay motivated. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.